Come on! Come on! Yeah, Matty! Yeah, that boys!
Smile for Daddy. Smile.
Alright, let's get into this. This fine piece of art you see here belongs to my father, Stephen Murphy. Some of you might have seen this car before already, but for those who haven't, you might be wondering what the heck you're looking at. Well, this started life as a 1964 EH Holden ute body, but it's been cut up, channeled and dropped onto a HQ Holden 1-tonner chassis. Not only is it something that gets your creative juices flowing while you're looking at it, but it actually gets used. And more often than not, abused. Driving this thing brings smiles to everyone who sees it, and when you're the nut holding onto the wheel, you can't help but smile too. It's raw, exciting, and pretty bloody loud. If it's not the exhaust stacks screaming right behind your head, it's the sound of the metal dragging across the pavement. It literally drags on the ground everywhere you go.
Oh, that's not good.
Unlike most hot rods that demand meticulous care and constant attention, this thing lives outside under a tree, in the salty air of Australia's southeast coast. Year after year, it just gets better. It was all destined for the scrap pile, but it's been given a new life, a new purpose, and it absolutely thrives in it. One tough old fart, as we like to call it, is a bit like old Christine. We recently fitted a brand new supercharger belt to replace the one that had been on it for years. The old one's worn out, frayed, and looks like it should have snapped years ago, but the new belt, well, it was thrown off the pulleys almost instantly and destroyed. So old belt went back on and hasn't come off again. What have you built here, mate?
It's a EH on a HZ frame, 1-tonner frame.
Yep.
Lowered to the max.
The best bit.
179 HP block. Running a Commodore supercharger and triple Stromies. Cut flying through the roof.
Bit of redneck engineering.
Definitely.
Bit of RHS as an intake manifold.
Yeah, it works a treat.
Gets it done.
Got some good seats in it.
20-litre bucket for a gearbox tunnel. Oil drums as rear wheel arches.
Got the stacks. Sounds all right, actually.
Right, so when you brought this thing home, when it was halfway to where it is, we all thought you were a doodlehead.
And now?
And now, to my surprise, I think your surprise as well, since this is possibly Australia's greatest rat rod, what happened when we took it to its first show?
Everyone was all over it. Made the Summernats magazine.
Made Summernats magazine, Street Machine posted it, and it got shared more times than any other post on their page. We went to EH Nationals Bathurst.
Yes, that's right.
Parked next to a $100,000 EH ute, and then beat him on best modified ute.
But his was standard. Oh no, yeah, the green one, yeah.
Yeah.
Turquoise. The old boy was upset.
It just goes to show these cars are fun, they're cheap to build, and people respect it.
Yeah.
Like, if you look around, there's a lot of work and little trinkets that make this thing what it is.
But,
what else? What other trophies did you win?
I got best rat rod. Well, that's
Best and only.
best and only. Oh, there was a few ratty ones there.
Yeah.
We got second best modified, best rat rod, and second in the go to woe.
Yeah. So here's the thing about this ute. Every time someone sees it, they're like, that thing doesn't move. And it does live here under the trees, aging, getting its patina perfected. But this thing does get driven.
A lot.
We went to that EH Nationals. We participated in the burnouts, the go to woe, the drags,
Spear the spud.
yeah, spear the spud, Motorcana. Dad was hanging out the window trying to capture flags. Then we done a burnout, blew a radiator hose.
Yeah, we drag raced it.
Yeah, spin to Summernats, does laps and laps of Summernats. But for most of its life, it lives here.
Yep.
And then we pull it out once or twice a year, and it starts every bloody time.
Charge the battery, put some fuel in the carby, and she goes.
It's like that old saying, old Holdens never die. One of your latest additions I've spotted is the pinstriping.
Oh yes, I got Rick from pinstriping to pinstripe the rear guards. They got their patina now. Got a few spider webs and lines. Just a quick job at it when we were at the Crank It Up in Bateman's Bay. He used it for a canvas to show people what he could do.
Looks great. It just adds to the character. The dark red maroon on the rust.
Due for another oil. Turns that rust colour very like the roof. Last summer,
Yeah, so last Summernats that this went to, Dad threw me the keys and I was lapping around with the boys. We were doing plenty of burnouts on the go track, and then Dad finally hopped in it.
Yeah.
Instead of doing a standstill burnout, which I had done all weekend, I rolled into a burnout and then snapped an axle.
Yeah, so
But
ripped the exhaust off, so we got a bit of exhaust to fix. And
oh yeah, we ripped the exhaust off driving into Summernats because this thing's obviously low. So after one lap, you were just about gassed out with carbon monoxide, but it's all part of the experience.
got in the
Super Cruise.
Super Cruise,
Yeah.
got dusted out there, got out like snowmen.
We got some work coming to do to this thing. We think it's gained our respect, that we want to give it some love.
Yeah.
So we're going to do floors,
Yep.
we're going to do exhaust, obviously fix the axle.
Yep.
What else is planned?
We might just run with the 179, but we just got not a bad 186 out of Ratty 2, the HQ. So we might even give her a bloody new motor and might do a freshen up on the one that's in it.
I'm of the opinion we just leave it in there till the rods come out, but that's
well.
fine. We'll do whatever.
If we blow another head gasket, we'll pull it out.
Yeah. And I got a little saucy video coming up because I think this thing needs to blow flames out of the stacks.
Yeah.
So I'm going to work on that, make it neat and tidy, and that'll be another feature for this thing coming soon.
Yeah, that'd be good actually.
But yeah, as
Not
it is,
hard to do.
it's good. We
Needs
might
a
put-
good oil and it's starting to break up again.
It seems the body seems to slowly drop more and more, so we might put some footballs under the front springs and get the front up a little bit, just for when we go to shows and there's speed bumps. Otherwise we can just let the air back out. Right, so you can see we aren't natural in front of the camera, but a bit about the build. The motor's just an old 179 HP block Holden 6-pot. It's got the Commodore supercharger sitting above it, which gets fed by the triple Stromberg carbies. It actually runs well. It has no issues turning the 265 tyres on the back. I will say that screwdrivers do come out just about every time we drive it, but Steve has tuning the carbies down to a fine art now. How much boost does it run? Don't know. Don't really care. I'll say at EH Nationals I did get a bit greedy with the RPM and we lifted the head, but touch wood, it hasn't happened again. The old Aussie 4-speed has held on strong, but quick gear changes are near impossible when the shifter just about touches the roof. This creation was originally started by a North Queensland man, Brent Eads. He's the one who spliced the EH body onto the HQ chassis and turned it into a tonner. Since it's changed hands and moved down south, a lot of things have changed, but the inspiration behind the build stays exactly the same. You will see this ute pop up again on this channel when we give it some love, and you'll definitely see some more of it driving very soon. It's coming up with us to Halfway Havoc in July.